can say invite.
Okay, let me welcome you to the Town of Farmington Planning Board meeting. Let's start with the pledge of allegiance, please. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Okay, a little bit of preliminary work here. The exits over here in the back corner, or when you came in the front. Please silence all your cell phones while I'm doing mine. Please silence all your cell phones and electronic devices, watches, all that gadgets. We'll be following the rules and procedures adopted by this board January 4th of this year. And one other thing, when you are speaking back there, I will turn on the mic so it'll pick it up and record it. Remember that it picks up everything. So if there's a sidebar conversation, it's going to record it. I may not hear it right now, but you'll hear it on the recording. So I'll try to shut it back off, but if I forget it, be careful on your sidebar conversations. They'll be memorialized in YouTube. Okay, next item up is approval of the minutes of the last meeting. Everybody read them, any changes? I have a motion to approve. Tim, second by. Okay, any other comments? All in favor, signify by saying aye. Aye. Okay, legal notices were published, although I don't think there were any. There might be. Site plan. We're going to be going in the order in the agenda in case you didn't know that. PB 0503-23 preliminary site plan being met by for 10 Dago Farmington Townland Road. Go ahead. You can stand up there probably best.
I'll get an easel.
Appreciate that. We'll get an easel going for you there. What we're going to be looking for is give us an overview, since we've already had the application in front of us, and then we'll turn it to staff, go through there, get any public comments, and then go that way. So there we go. Thank you.
I'm Logan Rockcastle with Marks Engineering.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with the site, but basically the site plan and for the family home. And the placement of the home is kind of dictated by the topography of the land and the drainage.
Right.
There's two wells coming down here, and then a small knoll in the middle. So that was our opportunity to place the house in the middle. The drainage is going around the site. Based on the quality of the soils, we're going with a raised bed. It's a really wet clay soil, so we're having to raise it up quite a bit. Entrance has good sight distance either way. The architect can do the water main and electrical pole on the corner.
Oh. Anything else you'd like us to know before we turn it over to staff? Okay, Ron.
Yeah, there are two resolutions on this tonight. One is the classification of seeker for type 2. The other one is a approval with conditions. I take it you had the opportunity to review both of those.
I don't believe I have.
E. Well, we'll go over them quickly. What do you got? Anything else, Ron? Dan?
Yeah, Ron covered it. It's been sent to all staff. All staff commented back, and those have been incorporated with the conditions.
Okay. Tim?
Yeah, my comments were about the driveway and the paved area at the end of the driveway and the culvert pipe at the end.
Yep, that's specified on the plans.
Okay.
Lance?
No, engineer doesn't have any comments.
Fire? This is not a public hearing, correct? It is not, but, we'll turn it to staff, Tim, I mean, to the board, Tim.
I'm okay with this one.
Doug? I'm okay as well. Okay, yeah, we got a copy here if you want to take a quick glance. It's really, really basic stuff.
It was sent to the engineering.
Yeah, we sent it, but, I mean, it's talking about signature blocks and, site design criteria and be added, a couple notes. Size of the water service pipe.
Yeah, we'll have this all revised for.
Yeah, cool. Okay, and again, this is preliminary, so, these conditions, so you're okay with the conditions, I would take it. But look, first off, we do seeker. We have a type 2, a resolution for type 2 seeker. Any other comments? I have anybody waive the reading and approve the resolution as presented? Then moved by Doug, seconded by
Tim.
Tim. Any other comments? Clerk, take a roll call vote, please.
Lucia.
Aye.
Dudley.
Aye.
Ed Henninger.
Got it, okay, yes. So that's taken care of. So now we have a resolution with conditions. Do I have a motion to waive the reading and approve the resolution with conditions? Moved by Doug, seconded by Tim. So take a roll call vote, please.
Lucia.
Aye.
Dudley. Ed Henninger.
Aye. Okay, got your approval? You can take a copy of this with you if you want. I don't need my copy any longer. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Take it with you and you're good to go, okay? Get those taken care of, get those drawings in with those changes. We'll get them signed. You can go to the next step. Always work with staff and it'll be taken care of. Okay? You got it. Okay, next one up. Final site plan approval for lot 4, PV 0506-23. Lewis Road Industrial Park. Come on up. Good to see you again. Get this thing rolling.
Yeah, we're trying to get it. So, my name is Sean Connon, I'm a project engineer at BDS.
Hey,
The applicants Matt and Donnie. We're looking for industrial park, lot 4. You guys are all well aware, it's, public drive, public water and sewer.
Yep.
Kevin Drive. The development of lot 4 with parking next. All that. We received comments from town staff, director of development. Water sewer superintendent and MRB. Had a chance to review all the comments. We did not see any significant concerns that couldn't be addressed in, additional.
and you saw the resolution with
We,
the.
we saw the resolution, and in fact, we also have provided most of those resolution comments with drawings.
Cool, okay,
We sent over a comment letter to MRB in anticipation of having a revised site plan, a revised SWIP. Very.
okay, I love it. Ron,
All set.
Dan,
Okay.
yeah, you gotta talk about this.
Yeah, so just quick comments. This is lot 4, but it also doesn't approve the whole SWIP or the stormwater in the middle, the whole building of the road. And with that being said, they've already done the preliminary for where the buildings lay out of all the other lots. So any other lot that comes to you guys would only need a final approval before moving forward.
Unless they move the buildings, yada, yada.
Yeah, if they place it somewhere different on the lot, then we would do a preliminary and a final, but if they keep with the layout, everything would just need a final moving forward. Does the board have any?
Done it in the past.
Yeah.
Good.
And then the only thing about the resolution, there is a lot there, but it was all technical in nature, so.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
don't,
there's a lot of conditions, but like I said, they're mostly technical, can be addressed relatively easily.
Yeah.
Anything else?
nope,
Tim?
I know there was some concerns, this has been a while, about the stormwater pond and it being so deep there. I believe some of that's been pulled back some, there's more of an area.
Right, there was a change with MRB to make that.
There was a question about maybe adding guardrail in there, but I don't think with the landscape in there and whatnot.
Yeah, we've actually pulled that up quite a bit now that we're going through the infiltration.
Okay,
but.
So-
I don't think that it's that necessarily steep enough. Where we would need one, we also have like good buffer between.
Yeah, there seems to be more of a buffer and
Yeah.
landscaping and trees around there now, so.
So
I'm-
that address part of like the preliminary. That's landscape inside that. buffer.
I'm good.
Good, Lance.
Yeah, so MRB Group did issue the letter. A couple points. One is they did flip flop the water and sewer, which was the direction of the town. For ease of maintenance, water main typically breaks, so they thought having that on the outside corner on the lots made the most sense as opposed having long runs on the inner side, which then they had to rip up the road every time there was a break. So they've accommodated us in the town on that. We're working through some notes and some of the material specs with them at this point on that stuff, but for the most part, water and sewer, not a big issue.
Not a big.
Stormwater, they've been working through a number of revisions. They've come to this board with some of those changes. They come to MRB Group with some of the changes. We've made the determination with the board that it was substantially conforming to the original approval. As part of that, they've raised it up. They've made it a little more shallow. They made some accommodations to make it a better system. Ultimately, what we did do is we added a note to the preliminary or to the final subdivision plat because the proposed facility as shown now, it doesn't cover the instance of case one of the users coming in the future, being that this is an industrial commercial area, it could have a hotspot, and DEC regulates stormwater facilities that says if there is a hotspot user, that additional measures would be required. Because of the change in the pond, they can't accommodate all of that. So we had a note added on so that if the user came in on, let's say, lot 6 in the future, and they were considered to be a hotspot user, they may have to do some additional improvements on their lot as part of the stormwater mitigation. Otherwise, it's all covered with the facility that's proposed before you today.
And we put that note as a part of the same plan, we also got it off the subdivision.
Perfect. So we've tracked that through. As part of the roadway, we just want to make sure it's identified that this is going to be built as part of lot 4. It's an industrial site, so it's an industrial road spec that we asked them to add that spec to the plans, which was the intention all along. It just didn't make its way onto the plans that came to the town.
Yeah.
This is a dedicated road. right?
Yes.
Correct.
All for you, Tim. Thanks. Help me out.
So those are some of the big ticket items.
Go. Hey, fire. Applicants have any other comments before I turn to the board? Okay, Tim.
I have nothing more to add.
Anything on?
Doug.
Another thing I just wanted to check in, since we didn't have updated renderings as part of this, I'm assuming what was previously submitted was.
Yep, it's the same. I have that here.
Yeah, I did just assume and just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
This is, these are.
Yep, yeah, because those were pretty far along.
Right.
All the last.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm happy we're moving along and I don't have any other questions. I will say though, that I did hear that maybe one of the front lots might be also soon to be.
Yes, the first lot on the.
Cool. Well, we're looking forward to that as time goes along and get some of that stuff built out for you and get it taken care of. Okay, with that, the applicant has said they've seen the resolution and conditions. I have a motion to waive the reading and approve the resolution as presented.
Motion by Tim.
Motion by Tim, second by Doug. Any other comments? Okay, roll call vote then.
Lucia,
Aye.
Bill Beats,
Aye.
Ed Eminger.
Aye. Okay, you got it? Finished it up, get it in for signature, and you'll be ready to go. No problem, thank you. Welcome to the town. We're looking forward to it.
Likewise.
All right, next item up is,
And Western.
we have 2 of them. They're both signed site plans from Marano Homes. On each of them, we have a type 2 seeker and then a conditioned, signed site plan approval, so. Give us a quick overview of what's going on and then we'll go through the process.
Good evening, Ryan.
Hey, Brian.
Associates. I'm here with Eric Moment from Renault Homes. As you mentioned, we do have 2 applications for monument signs within the pathways corner of development. This exhibit does show the first application is for the sign that's going to be located on lot 39 for the single family portion of the development.
Okay,
And then the receiving application will be for the monument sign located within the HOA lands in the village property.
okay,
With both applications, we did provide a location exhibit as well as a landscape exhibit and color sign details as well to show that the signs meet the required town code requirements for setbacks and size.
okay.
So with that being said, we're happy to answer any of your questions. Eric can certainly provide input on the actual sign details.
And you saw the conditions of approval on both of them?
Yes, we did.
Okay, Ron,
Yeah, two resolutions, two seeker resolutions. The first one, approval with conditions. Just correct the planting schedule there that identified 6 or whatever the number was. I don't remember now. Either show it on the drawing or change the table. Other than that, that one's ready as far as I'm concerned.
okay, both of them are ready to go?
The other one has a different, yeah, they're both ready.
Yeah, they're both ready to go, just different conditions on each of them.
Yeah.
Okay, both of them type 2, no differences there, okay. Dan,
All right, so this was a kind of zoning project to begin with. In that conditions only approved the monument signs that are out there. This isn't consistent with what's already out there. That's why it's in front of you guys tonight.
okay, Jim? Lance?
I don't have anything to add.
Iron? Okay, I did have, I'll just start ahead, both of these are gonna be maintained by the homeowners associations in both of the areas?
The one in the villas will be, and then.
Who's maintaining the other one?
Morano.
Right, I will.
You're gonna do it, maintain it for the next 25 years?
It'll be written into the deed for that particular lot.
Ah, they get stuck with it. Okay, as long as you guys are really clear with those people that they're stuck maintaining it.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, all right. All right, Tim,
No, I have nothing more.
Doug? No, I had my question answered. Okay, let's start with PB 05-0723 seeker. Do I have a motion to waive reading and approve the seeker resolution? Moved by Doug, seconded by Tim. Any other comments? Clerk, take a roll call vote.
Lucia.
Aye.
Doug Beats.
Aye.
Ed Henninger.
Aye, seeker for that one's done. Okay, let's do the site plan approval resolution for PB 05-07-23. I have a motion to waive the reading and approve the resolution with conditions. Moved by Doug, seconded by Tim. Any other comments? We'll take a roll call vote.
Lucia.
Aye.
Doug Beats.
Aye.
Ed Henninger.
Aye. Okay, that's good. Now we'll do PB 05-08-23, type 2 seeker. Waive the reading and approve the resolution as presented. Moved by Doug, seconded by Tim. Any other comments? We'll take a roll call vote.
Lucia.
Aye.
Doug Beats.
Aye.
Ed Henninger.
Aye. Okay, site plan approval for PB 05-08-23. Waive the reading and approve resolution with conditions. Moved by Doug, seconded by Tim. Any other comments? Clerk, take a roll call vote, please.
Lucia.
Aye.
Doug Beats.
Aye.
Ed Henninger.
Aye. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it very much.
So just for the record, we have updated the landscape plan. I added the planning board chair signature on all these plans, so I could leave them with anybody.
Dan's the man.
Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate you giving us more work. Thank you.
Yeah, I still have the time. Okay, next item up, other board action, Western New York commercial warehouse project establishing letter of credit. Everything good to go? I got a thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, do I have a motion to approve that letter of credit?
Motion by Tim.
Motion by Tim, second by Doug. Any other comments? Clerk, take a roll call vote, please.
Lucia.
Aye.
Doug Beats.
Aye.
Ed Henninger.
Aye. Okay, next item up, chapter 9, article 5, boards, committees, commissions, planning board, everybody got a chance to review those. I did get comments back from Aaron, he said he had no comments. I got nothing back from Adrian, so I assume we're ready to go with those. Anybody have any problems with that? So what, did we get something on that one?
Now, what you will get, I've got some other staff comments.
Okay, so we're just saying that we don't have any comments at this
At
point.
this point in time.
Okay, so we'll slip on to the planning board determination certifying substantial change of concept plan for the power incentive zoning. Okay, you got this late, okay, I understand that, but I asked them to do that. Well, I can let Ron explain it, but basically, the town attorney has determined that unless we, the planning board, determine that there's been significant change to the application, then the town board has to wait a year before they can see it, hear it again. There has been substantial change. We're gonna have Brian tell us about that now. It's pretty simple change, but it's significant. So we'll listen to what he has to say, and then we'll determine where we go from there. Brian?
Once again, Ryan Industrial from Planning Associates. Here with me for this application is Rob Brenner from Inundated Development Company LLC. This is for the incentive rezoning for the power property as mentioned. We are here to introduce the substantial changes that have been made to the incentive zoning concept plan based on very recent town board input shown to my right. The changes include one being the minimum residential lot width has been increased from 70 feet to 80 feet.
Right.
This has resulted in a reduction of 30 lots from the previous incentive zoning concept plan. That plan included 216 lots. The current revised plan now shows 186 residential. The second change that we incorporated into this concept plan is a reduction or an increase in the rear setback from 10 feet previously to 30 feet. And then finally, we've also increased the side setback. Previously, it was 10 feet for both sides. Now we're showing 10 feet on one side and 15 feet on the other side for a combined 25 feet on each side. It should be noted that this board previously did provide a positive recommendation for this project to the town board via referral. Based on these substantial changes, we do request that the planning board submit an updated recommendation to the town board for the rezoning process for this project to continue. That's the basic overview of the updated incentive zoning concept plan that we submitted. With that being said, we're happy to answer any questions.
Cool. Start with staff.
No, this is just a hidden provision in town code that someone stumbled over today and took action to get it before you tonight so that the town board could conduct their public hearing next Monday night.
Okay,
And there is a resolution drafted that has been prepared and sent out to everybody. You might want to ask if there's any issues with the resolution.
sure. You guys didn't have any issues with the resolution. Yeah. Okay.
Good, go.
Good. Dan?
Good.
Tim?
I'm good.
Fire? Okay, so reason we pushed this forward. Now, I will tell you that Adrian just sent me a text and said that we should hold this over because he didn't get a chance to look at it and to make comments on it. But when you really look at it, what has changed? Been significant changes. The town board is the one that actually does the approval anyway. We approved the denser option already and sent it forward. Now this is less dense, more setbacks, more side setbacks, and significantly fewer lots, which I know the town board, at least I think the town board is happy with. At least that's what we heard the last time. So what are your thoughts on going forward with it? And to me, it's pretty simple.
I'm good to go with that. Yeah, it's coming back to us anyway.
Yeah, it'll come back to us for the
Yeah.
final thing, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, I have a resolution, and do I have a motion to waive the group reading and approve this resolution as presented? Moved by Doug, seconded by Tim. Any other comments? Clerk, take a roll call vote, please.
DeLucia.
Aye.
Doug Beach.
Aye.
Ed Henry.
Aye. Hey, you got it? Get that to the town board and they can do what they need to do. We will see you again. I hope at some point.
Until next time.
Until next time, all right. Thanks, guys. Okay, open discussion, Ron.
Well, since you got half hour, 35 minutes.
No, I don't. I only got 5 minutes.
No, I just been busy working on other sections
Right,
of the code and we do have a meeting set up for Wednesday, May 31st with the developer for what is known as the water park.
take it easy, guys, thank you.
And
The old water park site.
they'll be coming in.
Oh, these guys don't think really, did you guys know where the water park site was?
Yeah.
Between the state police barracks and the Methodist church and back in there, that whole.
No, it's about 98.
Years.
Oh, God, yes. That's when the deep Pacifics was still around.
Right, right.
But they'll be coming in to talk to us. I don't know any more than that. That's what's coming.
Amazing.
No, I don't. That's what's coming.
Okay,
The other thing today, we did get a request, an email I did from Mavis Tires.
I saw your response.
And they wanted to know what they had to do to get building permits. So Dan and I sat down and we basically sent out an email saying, you got a lot of work to do. And by the way, you know, your developer there, the guy that owns the plaza, has been 4 months now and trying to get back to us. Maybe you could push him along a little bit. We'll see where that goes. Who knows?
Exactly.
What else was it? Was there something else?
Anything else?
I don't think so at this time.
Hey, Dan,
Your next meeting, Electric Car Corner is coming back finally. And you have a 2-lot final subdivision out on Yellow Mills.
okay, just want to remind staff that when we write those resolutions, let's make sure we separate the charging station so that you can get a CFO without the charging stations in, because I guarantee you they won't be able to get the transformers in time. Thus, we don't necessarily need a landscaping spot, which we don't really know what transformer will end up there, and then they'll trash all of it when they do. So let's keep those two things separate. Okay,
All I got.
okay, Tim,
Just
Good.
busy with highway work and
busy, okay, Ryan.
Lance is good.
I mean,
It's all good.
Hey, Ryan.
You know, it's all good.
Wow. Lance,
There's, MRB's just busy
engineer draw.
trying
No,
to keep up with Farmington. We're doing good.
okay, fire.
Got a lot of the normal false alarms and automatic alarms. We did end up with a structure fire. Apparently a foreign lawnmower was pulled into a garage,
Oh.
started in the garage and proceeded to destroy a home over on north end of Foothill, Monday. And then just the normal crashes on 332 94 corridor. And there the last couple of weeks.
And all right, from my standpoint, I will tell you guys that my wife has found out that it's still just a one tumor. It's a lot better news than we anticipated. She got the MRI, so basically things are going well. Surgery is June 13th. So I shouldn't have any issues per se with the meeting schedule and the rest. We don't know what the follow-up stuff will be, so we'll have to keep an eye on that and how she does, but it's about as good a news as you can get considering the diagnosis. Other than that, doing whatever these guys need me to do, sign, assuming I sign all the pages, we're in good shape.
You'll be both.
But other than that, anybody have anything else, Tim? Doug? Anybody else? Motion to adjourn by Tim, second by Doug, all in favor? Aye. Okay. That's good. Considered as busy as that agenda was, that's pretty good.